Welcome back, Crusaders. Welcome back to Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon. Looks like we're going to be heading into another Castlevania stage staple here. The Ghost Ship. Although they went with Sunder the Night, which is, they seem to have forgone any sort of accurate description of the stages in favour of creating a track listing for a Fantasy Dark Throne album. That's cool. Keep them guessing, Koji. Keep them off balance. I'll be calling it the Ghost Ship because I'm a call it as I see it kind of dude. Even though this sea vessel appears to be not so much haunted as it is infested with the terrifying nautical children of some long buried ocean god, finally awakened perhaps by oil drilling or the clattering din of children floating over its primordial grave on inflatable swans. Oh, it's a spider, I see. There's spiders in there, not treasure! Never treasure! Only spiders! It's actually a quote from my travel guide to Australia. In fact, it's the only quote repeated 7,500 times in total. Early gates here, you see I'm using GEBEL to farm out that sweet sub-weapon mana like I said I was gonna last night. I'm a man of my word. That word is victory! Gotta remember to use the bat dash. I think it costs a couple of points, but still saves us a fair bit of mana bleeding from just flapping about at normal speed there. Spitting at a lady? Perhaps death will teach thee manners! That would have been a doubly excellent riposte had we been attacking Blackbeard the pirate there, also known as Edward Teach, but alas, it was just a lavender sea cuntling. See, I'm really clever and funny, I'm just playing the wrong games. It's the world what's broken, not me. Release me from this cell at once! Peanut butter is a perfectly acceptable substitute for clothing. Got the shit kicked out of me there, but there was a big health boost at the end of it, so we can all pretend that never happened. You on board with that? Great. I'd hate to have to throw you off the Ghost Ship! Whoa, evil, evil, beware, beware. No ghosts yet, but I'm sure they're around, gang. Ghost Ship still sounds better than Sentient Alien Attack Vagina Boat, which itself I believe is the Japanese name of the popular strategy board game Battleship. Chill out! Oh Arnie, you and the things you inexplicably star in. I have to give the betentacled flesh-eating lady parts their due here, because that's what they look like to me. That's how irreparably crippled both my cerebral cortex and my sex drive are, that they have adapted to the innumerable acid and magic mushroom overdoses of my youth by finding me a conceivable mating partner in even the most wretched of abyss-flung abominations. Let's give these oceanic fur burgers their due here, because they're doing a pretty good job keeping this ship steady and away from the rocks. You see the size of the bay we're in on the map screen? Not an easy feat. I want to meet the captain. I'd like to shake his flipper. You want to go on the Ghost Ship, Zangetsu? You want to look? Sorry, not gonna happen, Zangetsu. Did you know Zangetsu is Japanese for do not use? It's true. Looked up in my imagination. They stick it on the front of toilets that have been vandalized somehow by the politest people in the world. That shit. I'd sooner use Alfred than you, Zangetsu. What am I doing? Why do I want that lantern so badly? What's wrong with me? Eyes on the prize, Fraggus. Oh, you look scary. You look. Please, Ray! And look, he creates quite the picturesque staircase up to the health upgrade there too. At least he did until I smashed him. Terrible rash error in any other game, but not Curse of the Moon. In Curse of the Moon, I just whip out my vampire, turn into a bat, and fly to get wherever I like. Why, there's so many methods of breezing through Curse of the Moon, you'll swear you've left a window open. But oh god, what if you have? What if you've left a gaping weakness in your defenses to allow moths, spiders, crane flies, and other horrifying pests to pour into your home en masse? It's too late! You're probably overrun! Kill yourself now before they lay their eggs in your face! It's the only way to be sure! We're getting a little wind resistance here. Fly, little bat, fly! Not touching that green lantern. It's got 3rd degree scouting death trap written all over it. Boss time! Why do these boss fights always take place at the top of the ship's mast? How is this in any way the exit from the ship? Right, you look fast, so we're gonna use Miranda to stay out your way until there's a good window to freeze you and fuck you. Whoa, come down immediately. Here he comes. Gotcha, you fucking electric demon parrot. I'm sure these have all got very fearsome official names, but until I know him, electric demon parrot he shall be. Goodbye! Hang on, GEBEL. GEBEL will get me through these suicide attacks, won't he? Hold, GEBEL, hold. Now bat, GEBEL! Bat for dear life! See? Oh god, run, GEBEL! Oh god, stop running, GEBEL! Ah! Is it over? Can I stop saying GEBEL now? Well, I think that's a decent strategy if you've actually got the weapon mana left to spend on it to avoid the last ditch attacks there. No more allies to recruit, it would seem. We're in the castle proper now. In stage 6, Tragedy of Slaughter. From insanity on water to a tragedy of slaughter. Raptastic. Maybe the next stage will be a pageantry of daughters? One can dream, can't one? Stage 7, Galaxy of Mortars. Ah, no, please, I'm sorry. Gotta go up the shops after this. That'll be a casualty of paupers. This is a really shabby entrance hall, by the way. Great demon. Is that a shelf in the background above the 2 manacle fittings? What an awful place to put a shelf up. Oh, alright, let's see what the... Ah, a new Alfred spell. Right, now I'm not gonna lie to you, I already know what this does. I accidentally saw it in action last night when I was grabbing the store page footage for yesterday's video. You remember we were joking about, oh, what if Alfred had Siffer's lightning ball magic from Castlevania 3? Like, that is the only way this game could conceivably be any easier. Well, guess what the fuck this does? I'm not kidding, it is literally the lightning ball magic from Castlevania 3. Homing capabilities and all. Shit, got myself in a bit of bother here. There we go. I'll wait until we find somewhere that looks even remotely overwhelming to use it, I think. Talking of bugs overrunning your house earlier, actually. I was trying to get sleep last night, I swear to God. Heard a sound like a fucking albatross slapping its wings into the wall right above my head. So I made a tactical combat roll for my phone torch and flicked it on. It was a moth. Just a standard sized garden variety moth. Like, how? It honestly sounded like a pteranodon had got trapped in the chimney. Or half afraid, half working out an admission fee plan for Jurassic Park. Like, oh man, here's another set piece reduced to a mockery by supporting characters. Look at Zangetsu's stern ass portrait up there, man. Look at his face. You bring shame upon the profession of demon hunting. Shut the fuck up, Zangetsu, you jealous fool. With your little sword and your whip. What kind of fucking demon hunter needs to use magic to swing a goddamn whip, Zangetsu? That was a cool enemy back there. Dude was like Scissor Man from Clock Tower. Alright, gonna get my lightning balls out. Air them out hard. You see, that's crazy. That's some crazy shit. 11 lives? I've got 11 lives. Where the fuck did they come from? I haven't even been looking. I'm good for 1 ops, thank you. I'm doing okay. We've got some structurally unsound Iron Maidens hanging from the ceiling here. Some of them have got sketchy looking panthers in them too. One of these goddamn things is gonna whack me in the head, I know it is. Oh no, they respawn as well. Son of a bitch. Come on, I know you want to do it. You piece of shit. Well, there's not a fuck ton I could have done about that, is there? I had a panther dropping down to my left, another one halfway across the ledge to my right. I was in a panther sandwich. Whoa, it's the bunny girls. Really? Bunny girls that tried to stomp on your head and then fart out love. You've been swinging that axe a little too hard, Miranda. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's no penalty for not taking these traps on. You fly right past them and there's even a lantern with a big juicy weapon power refill to give you back the money you just spent cheating your way past them. Bats versus bats. Let's have it. Come on, boys. It's the greatest show on earth is what it is. Bats versus bats. Coming to a school gymnasium near you. $5 a ticket. $10 to meet the bats afterwards. I love these little skeleton snitches, man. Hey, the great demon went in there, my friend. I ain't a rat. I'm just a concerned citizen, amigo. He didn't look like he had the correct business licenses to be operating a prison of this scale. Thanks, Stoolie. You'll get your proper burial when I knock this haunted palace of shit to the ground. Hey, that's not what we agreed, man! You told me corpse pit or better! I altered our deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Oh shit! No. They reproduced the Axe Knight Medusa Head corridor. You animals! You dirty motherfucking animals! There, that's... Ah, fuck it, I'm getting old. Ah, fuck it. Come on, Jesus Christ. What's the matter with me? Better. Right, back in the driving seat. Making stupid goddamn mistakes and I won't stand for it. Don't you want any of that blood on the floor, Gebel? You know you do. Yummy, yummy. Oh, excuse me, my lady. I've left my fedora with the horse, but I would surely doff it to thee. Ah, that's a novel drainage system. Alright, bitch, let's dance. Oh no, my ice magic is gone. Well, fuck it, this should be fine. I'll go easy on her. See, she's laughing. We're having a great time here. God damn it, Gebel. She's about to pull something. Just like that. Here's bats up your skirt, toots. Tickle, don't they? Drive you batty. What the fuck am I doing? I've still got magic left. Headshot! Right, Gebel. Get me out of this incoming desperation attack, sunshine. Oops, don't call it vampire sunshine, do we? That's racist. Oh, there she is. Bat launch! Nice. I had like no idea if that was gonna work. The setup was kind of looking like the Turtle Wizard from Stage 2 where it charges you with an unavoidable attack, so you get a feel for these things the more you play with them, quite honestly. Up we go. From Tragedy of Slaughter to... what are those, frogs? Defiler of Taboos. Goodness, the black-eyed peas will be mortified. Straight off the bat. Straight off the bat. I'm a genius. Gebel balls up another seemingly routine attack. That's right, Gebel did it, not me. Shut up, Gebel. Got caught out by the leaping range there. Which is probably the stupidest thing to underestimate about a frog, now I think about it, but won't happen again. Swear upon my... what's the least important part of my body? My arse hair. Swear upon my arse hair it won't happen again. And if it does, well, save me a trim, won't it? We're in a library now by the looks of things. Ah, there you go. Stage 6, Insanity of Water. Stage 7, Tragedy of Slaughter. And now Stage 8, Gadgetry of Authors. Yes, you may applaud. No. You're most welcome. Well, this certainly isn't getting any more difficult, is it? I mean, it is marginally, but not... I can't imagine there's going to be a situation I can't sub-weapon my way out of here. And I think, you know, before we really consider that as a legitimate criticism, there's a bunch of shit to consider there. First, this entire game is a Kickstarter stretch goal. That's right, for anybody that doesn't know, the main Kickstarter is for a much larger game called BLOODSTAINED Ritual of the Night, which stylistically speaking, is to Symphony of the Night what this game is to Castlevania 3. It's a huge project, raised a ridiculous amount of money. If you haven't heard of it, go ahead and give it a look, because I, for one, am pretty optimistic about it. So let's not come down too harshly on what is literally a stretch goal, because I, for one, think that is pretty fucking ambitious. Second, who knows what the other mystery modes are? You know, I poke and I prod about reduced difficulty in gaming these days, sure I do. Ah, shit, what was that? What, am I drunk this morning? Oh, fuck me backwards. Let's start that screen again now. I apologise for that absolutely pitiful passage of gameplay there, ladies and gentlemen. Even I switch off occasionally, it would seem. But sure, you know, I tease a lot about lower difficulty in gaming nowadays. I do. Having grown up throughout the golden age of video games without shit like checkpoints and autosave, it's something I can't help but notice. But times and habits change, don't they? You know, I'm not so stubborn in my ways that I can't see that. I can only speak to my personal tastes, and my personal tastes dictate that I will always find it at least slightly patronising to have to beat a game through once, twice, 3 times maybe, to unlock a difficulty that's a worthy challenge, because by then, I'm sick of playing the fucking thing, and I'm not going to get anywhere near the enjoyment I could have done out of it had that difficulty been available from the very beginning. But, and there is a but, I also realise that the games can't just go back to being harder than concrete elephant shit, because that would alienate the current generation of gamers who have their own idea of what constitutes a challenge parallel to what they grew up with. And, you know, that's important for me to get off my chest, because I do get called out a little bit for moaning that I find games too easy nowadays. You gotta understand, I'm not looking down on you for finding those same games difficult. I've just had a different level of challenge bred into me, and I can only speak to what I'm getting out of a game personally. I love the spooky faces coming out the grimoires right there. I used to do that same shit with a wet flannel and scared the screaming Christ biscuits out my brother. Alright, you want me to... How the fuck? Oh, okay, I got you. I'll make a little popsicle box out of you. There we go. Is that a barrier in the way there? Yeah. What? Block me no longer! I'm glad that worked. I was more worried about accidentally smashing my frozen chimera stool to pieces, actually. Health's looking a little low there, GEBEL. Feed on Zangetsu. He won't mind. Hey. There you go, we found something for him to do after all. He's GEBEL's snack. GEBEL's actually way more useful than Alucard in Castlevania 3. See that the more I play as him now. Manners a bit iffy here. Do I need to freeze you? Nah, you're slow enough to just ignore, aren't you, pal? You're just a big old useless heavy bag of shit, ain't you, pudding? Can't go nowhere. Can't do nothing. Probably require constant oiling and rust treatment. Sitting way too fucking far away from the staircase you're supposed to be protecting. Ooh, look! I make my own abomination! Body of a hammer knight, head of a flying bitey face. We should have thought it out and watched it roll around on the floor trying to kill itself with a hammer. Next time, eh? Oh, don't worry, Zangetsu. GEBEL found a health power-up. Your blood can stay inside you just a little bit longer. Let me tell you, thank fucking God hearts are back to representing health. Thank fucking... I cannot tell you how badly that's always bugged me in Castlevania. Every time you whip a goddamn candle and a heart would fall out, but your health bar would stay exactly where it was. Drove me potty. What's the deal with these bats that GEBEL pulls out for his basic attack here? Does he just conjure these poor fucking things into existence for them to gain consciousness for like 1 terrified second on fire before they explode against whatever he's throwing them at? Or is it like, oh, hold that thought. Hey, what you reading there, cheetah monkey? Could it be in cold blood? If it is, stick with it until the end, my man. It's a slow burner. Oh no, have mercy. Do what you want to me, but leave the books alone! My word. Oh shit! Oh, son of a bitch, he meant business, didn't he? Not as fast as he looked though, you see. There were 4 of him all along. Not so impressive once you know how the trick's done. Good thing it was me that gave him a quick death in the end. The International Brotherhood of Magicians would have hunted him down and pulled rabbits out of his dick hole for revealing their secrets. Alrighty, this looks like the grand finale. Cause the moon! Sweet shitting Christmas, what is that? Merciful heaven, there it is again. No, Christ, no! Fuck. Is that a swarm of bats? GEBEL, empty your pockets. We're gonna need an opposing bat force to take these suckers out. No, GEBEL, more! We need all the bats now, GEBEL. Do what you have to do, wake them up. Turn Zangetsu into bats. Maybe he'll be more useful as bats than he is as a human being, you never know. Gotta what? For the love of God, come on! I was standing right on that fucking thing. Man, you just can't catch a fucking break here. I think that might be broken stained glass actually. I'm not too yeah, it's not bats. I think the art and design team are far too competent to be passing that off as bats. Or whatever it is, it's scaring the shit out of me. Damn it. Concentrate, fraggers. I know it's difficult in a place where the very windows are against you, but hold you still, man. My goodness. Where did Windows start getting such big fucking ideas? Don't you like being see-through holes in the wall windows? Don't you like confusing the shit out of birds on sunny days and having them snap their damn necks flying into you? That's some kind of life, pal. People have had it worse, you know? Get a sweaty man in a dirty t-shirt around once every couple of weeks to wipe the pigeon shit off you with a warm, soapy sponge. I want a man to sponge the pigeon shit off me once every couple of weeks. My wife won't do it anymore. Tried to slip it into our wedding vows, but the registrar threatened to walk out. Well, I don't know about you, but this gets my vote as the unfriendliest window in gaming history. Sitting right above the one in Disney Magical World 2 that showed you your own hate-consumed reflection hacking your head off of a rusty barber's razor while Mickey told you, "Ha ha, kill yourself! You're ugly and your parents don't love you! Ha ha! Tell them, Goofy!" Yeah, do it, you coward! I guess number 3 is the games for Windows PC client, because after number 2 you just kind of need a joke entry. You know, it's a dark list to plow through. I'm on edge, god damn it. I don't know where that fucking broken glass is gonna come flying out next. This looks like a chase sequence waiting to happen, doesn't it? Oh, no, thank god, it's just another horde of eagles carrying giant man-eating frogs. Thank god, it's perfectly harmless. Ooh, bloody hell. That's probably the best place I could have found out that getting hit in bat form turns you back into GEBEL. Same as Alucard again there. Ah shit, it just gave me a 1-up for nothing. Something fucking terrible is about to happen to me. Get Alfred out. Get the freeze ray ready. Oh yes, here we are. The Dark King of the Windows. Let's call him The Pain. Get it? Fuck me, I'm on fire with the puns today. Not with my gameplay so much. Bloody... There we are. I really hope you're not the only thing standing between me and the credits, sunshine. Oh, come on. I was only... Come back. Dude. Dad. Oh. Yes, here we go. It's happening. We are going to fight. Pause for dramatic effect. Demon! Hey, get the fuck out of the way, asshole. You had your chance. Oh, he's stolen the moon. Okay, this really is like Despicable Me. You know what? Fuck it. Let's kill the final boss with Zangetsu. Let's do it. Alright, these crescent moon projectiles are awful at their job. They just swing into where you're standing, refuse to fight you, and then give you weapon mana. Great effort. What's next? You missed, fuckwit! What do you... Alright, stab the eyes, make a platform, that gives you more mana. And now he's just about in whipping range. Don't walk into the giant blue barrage of magical death by mistake. That's a classic video game staple rule for you there. And then repeat the sequence, I guess. Oh boy, they're falling awkwardly there. Oh, never mind. Well, his weak point is actually the moon, so I guess I'm technically having a boss fight with it, you know? Take it, moon! Take it hard! Bitch, moon. Hey, all this accelerated waxing and waning of the moon is going to be playing merry hell with women's menstrual cycles. But you don't think about that, do you? You just summon pink scythe things to swoop in and attack me. These ones have got no qualms about going for you. Must be getting pissed off now. What is that thing on his hip? Is that... Has he got a severed camel head for a hip flask or something? It screams in agony whenever you attack the moon, so... No, you know what? I'll unravel that one later. Ah, fuck, what's this about? Whoa! Too quick for you there, sausage! Like a cat! Oh shit, you dropped a planet on me. Completely missed that somehow. Look at the health bar! Ow, that stings! Got a fucking planet dropped on my damn head. -2 blocks of health. Cut it out, asshole! What a fucking headache. Shit, we were trying to figure out what Zangetsu's good for. Well, there you go. You need somebody to take an orbital satellite to the face. Zangetsu's around. Bullet Sponge is a legitimate party class, isn't it? Sure it is. He's a dopey looking motherfucker, ain't he? Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Forgot about that. Was hypnotized by his stupid face, that's what that was. Look at him. With his little jowls. I want to pinch his cheeks. He's got some rad wings though, don't he? I'm not entirely convinced of their aerodynamic properties, if I'm being honest. Looks like the dogs got hold of them back home. Mom! Cooper chewed up my mighty demon wings! Oh, sweetie, you never fly anywhere with them anyway. Stay in your room all day reading that silly book. That's the Necronomicon, Mom! Trying to raise an unvanquishable army of purest darkness! Yes, I know, dear, but you gotta have something to fall back on in case that doesn't work out for you. Why don't you go take your resume into Mr. Fitchley at the greengrocer's? He's always looking for weekend help. I don't want to work for Mr. Fitchley, he smells like the inside of an asshole! I let that planet fall on my head again, didn't I? You know what it is, don't you? I don't care if it does or doesn't, because it doesn't do enough damage for me to give a shit about. Alright, come on son, bedtime now. Ah! I did it! I killed the moon! I'd like to dedicate this victory against the moon to all the people it's ever hurt. Victims of werewolf attacks. Victims of were-goose attacks. The list goes on. What you doing, boy? Put that down! That won't fit in the car. Zangetsu was astonished by his own actions. For what reason did he do this? He existed to slay demons and take revenge, but long-lost emotions had been rekindled. However, the time for that had passed. As his consciousness drowned in darkness, Zangetsu could only pray for their safety. No, look, that's nice. We finally found something for Zangetsu to do. Get eaten by a black hole. What? The moon's still there! It's bleeding out though, like, won't be long now, moon. Classic Castlevania 3 ending screen right here. And so, in order to stop the new Dark Emperor, Zangetsu's allies plunged into battle again. They may have to end their ally's life, but can they still save his soul? So, wait, is that the next game mode? Hold up a second here, you think you're gonna make the game harder by taking away my most useless character? Too easy, am I, Fraggus? Well, let's see how you do without a character you never use! I love these credit sequences that show you about to get mullered for the sake of a dynamic action shot. Fuck you doing, Alfred? That is literally the only place on the screen you shouldn't be. For alchemy! You dementia-riddled idiot. GEBEL's fucked that up. Oh dear. And he's standing right underneath the archer, like... This is insulting to me. You're showing me memories of my adventure that did not happen. At no point did I stand directly underneath certain death and let it happen. Zangetsu deciding that the best way to avoid a projectile attack is to take it square in the Jimmy Swingers. God, I'll miss him on the next run through. I'll miss his wisdom. I'll miss very briefly seeing him as I cycled through to a better character. Like Miranda, with her whip and its broken damage radius. Anything flying through that airspace over the next hour or so is in for a nasty fucking surprise. Now this, yeah, see now, this is how you play as Alfred. Turn the fire halo on and keep it the fuck on. Then switch to Miranda. I'm on your head. Who said that? Oh, Zangetsu. Never change. Change jobs, certainly, but never change you. Well, if you want to see me carry on with this sucker, let me know in the comments. I'll play a few other things in between so it doesn't get too stale, but if you're down with seeing, nightmare modes, or a Zangetsu solo run, I will happily knock that out for you. Until next time, Crusaders, freeze 'em and fuck 'em.